Como anda? Hold up. We got hostile activity. Eyes on an Unidad grunt. Inside the bunker.
Deploying drone. Sniper up in the tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
Yo, eyes on the grunt. The checkpoint, over there.
Hemos estado en marcha toda la noche, cara.
Esta es una zona militar. El paso está prohibido.
I got a third.
I got eyes on a Jenny.
I'm spotting another tango. I got a third target.
Eyes on a grunt. He's alone. In the bunker.
Here's target number 5.
Traje calcetines para estarme cambiando.
They're gonna make you back up.
Avancen en silencio. ¿Hay alguien ahí?
Esta es una zona militar.
¿Están aquí?
El paso está prohibido.
¿Qué carajo? Pero no veo nada. ¿Por qué no se reportó aquí? Sí, esto está aquí.
Estoy seguro que están
Hang
aquí.
back, they see you.
Aquí hay algo.
Creo que bien.
Bad guys in the area.
No detecto.
We're good.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They could pay us back later.
We're gonna look around here for some intel.
I got eyes on a weapons case. Ah, I can use this.
Keep the guns down, fellas. We don't want to scare them all off. There's a weapons case over here. Nice. Yo, we got hostiles.
A esta gente no le importa nada ya.
The drone is up. I got a target carrying submachine guns. Got another tango. Just spotted one with submachine guns. I've got eyes on the captain.
Looks like they're still good.
Their LT's trying to run.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. What do you want us to do?
Los voy a encontrar, putos.
Fucking hell!
I'm opening fire on these shitheads. Get down!
¿Ya van a empezar a pelear o van a seguir con sus mamadas? ¡Se quedan por aquí, cabrones! ¡No se escondan, maricas! ¿Qué droga les dieron que creen que pueden contra esto? ¡Dejen de ver putas películas! ¡No están salvando al mundo! ¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh shit, here they come.
¡Están por aquí, cabrones! ¡Órale, cabrones!
Frag out. Frag out. That's it, we're clear. We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later. Yo, I got a weapons case here. This'll go nice with my boots. Hang on, I'll drive.
Good to go. All clear, all clear. Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Sniper up in the tower.
Hold up, they're gonna spot you.
Drone is airborne. I see a second target. And baby makes 3.
Hey, a soldier with a submachine gun.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Tenemos la quinoa y la hoja de coca.
Parece que va a llover hoy.
Bueno, sí.
Ay, carajo, detecto algo. ¿No crees que el gobierno debería apoyar más? Parece que hay alguien ahí. De eso. ¡Ya!
They're on alert. Clear over here.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They could pay us back later.
We got company, stay sharp.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal.
Estas gotas son la mierda.
¿Cuándo se largará este maldito calor, hijo puta? Tranquilo, un abrazo, hermano.
You're gonna get made, hang back.
I'll drive.
I'm in. Let's roll.
What the hell happened here?
GPS says the place is named Yopil. I don't see any signs of fighting. It's just a ghost town.
I suppose either the cartel or the dogs chased everybody off. Damn, haven't seen anything like this since I was in a sandbox.
Sandbags, barbed wire, observation posts. The rebels must be giving Santa Blanca hell.
Bet these cartel assholes never thought they'd be spending their time dodging snipers and IEDs. Karma sure can be a bitch sometimes.
Bowman, this is Nomad. What have you got on San Mateo?
San Mateo. Over the past few years, a lot of people have been disappearing from that province. Politicians, rebel sympathizers,
Anyone who's making life hard for the cartel.
anybody who ain't the cartel, period. We're talking hundreds of individuals, gone without a trace. Santa Blanca is definitely behind the disappearances, but no bodies have ever been found. Find out what happened to these people. Their families need a place to start looking. Then make sure this shit stops happening.
Understood. Rosario, cartel prison village.
Not sure if Santa Blanca keeps records, but if they do, could be some leads on all those missing people.
Worth a shot. Let's hit it. I'll be damned. The cartel just put up a wall and turned the whole village into a prison.
What's the play?
Same as before. Get inside, find the warden's office, search it for intel on the missing people. There have to be answers behind those walls. Let's move. Deploying drone.
We got a
Spotting
mounted
another
weapon.
Tango. Tango number 3. Hey,
Roger
sniper on
that.
the roof.
Moving. Ready to engage. That's one less bad guy.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Round just missed him. He's looking for the source. You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Looks like the cartel's keeping high-value prisoners at a place called La Cárcel del Pueblo.
That's up in the hills.
If these prisoners are important enough, they might know something about the people who disappeared. Buckle up, people.
I'm in. Let's go.
Tango marked, but he's got a civilian nearby.
It's gonna blow. Rather than
Get balls.
fuck. Engagement. Grenade, move, move, move! Doctor, get down.
Drone is airborne.
Kilo's down.
Frag out. Got a station for SP's communication network. I say we knock down that door and take out their control terminal. According to this, a journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo. She's caused enough trouble that the cartel's gonna make her disappear next. We've got her 20. Let's get to her before the Sicarios do.
No se hagan pendejos, sí que me entienden. Soy de la rebelión. Sáquenme. Hagan lo correcto. Vale, no le cuesta nada. Quite ese candado y déjenos ser libres.
Frag out. Get some.
Get the fuck down! Hang in there, I'm coming your way. Clear.
Fucking hell. This cartel station shut down. The rebels might be able to come out in force.
Ping pong, give me the hand of that dead man. I need his limbs to put in the can. I work with lots of corpses, I make them disappear. With magic dust I'll turn them into wish to la 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 la. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong.
Frag out.
Ping pong, give me the...
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for intel on the prisoners who've been held there. It might give us a lead on the disappearances. A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the disappearances in San Mateo for several months. Track her down and find out what she knows. Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. The cartel keeps its high-value prisoners at a camp up in the mountains called La Cárcel del Pueblo. Liberate the prisoners and find out what they know about the disappearances. A Bolivian journalist named Lupe Vera has been investigating the...
I'm on.
We're coming up on the journalist's last known location. Let's track her down and find out what she knows about the missing people.
We gotta figure the cartel's around, looking for her too.
Hola, camaradas.
What do you want, gringo?
We're looking for a journalist named Lupe Vera.
So are we, but it's too late. The cartel has her. They've taken her back to their base.
You planning a rescue?
Yes, but it would be suicide. The outpost is heavily guarded and I don't have enough troops.
You do now. We need to get to Vera, whatever it takes.
Then let's go. We haven't got much time. Anden, hermanos.
I'll drive.
Going on, Major.
I'm in. Let's go.
Weapons free, weapons free. Frag out.
Sniper, down.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
¡Híjole! ¡Abusado!
He makes 5.
Clear on this side.
¡Aquí! ¡Ayúdenme, por favor!
No se vaya sin sacarme, hermano.
No quiero que nos escuchen, pero sepa que usted es mi hermano para siempre.
Frag out.
Nosotros llevamos acá, hermano. No se vaya, somos gente de campo, déjenos ir. Solo queremos ir con nuestras familias.
Solo los reyes, salvados por un extranjero.
Necesitamos ayuda.
¿Cómo nos encontraron?
Gracias. Fucking hell, it's good to be free.
You the journalist?
Me llamo Lupe Vera, but I don't know if I'll stay with journalism after this shit. To whom do I owe my rescue?
We're working with Takatari. We need any info you got on the people who are disappearing.
There is a rebel safe house near here. Everything I have on los desaparecidos is there.
Then let's go get it. I'm riding the motorcycle. I'll pilot.
It's not just San Mateo, you know. People are being taken from all over Bolivia, not just by the cartel. Unidad is also involved. Some officers torture and murder innocents, and then send the evidence here to be destroyed.
Santa Blanca kills people all the time and leaves the bodies behind.
No one cares if a sicario from a rival cartel dies. They kill a policeman? That's just the war on drugs. But the missing people, los desaparecidos, that includes every priest or journalist who said a bad word against the cartel. Every student, bus driver, laundrywoman, anyone they think might be against them. That's not just the drug war.
That's a story.
Damn right it is. It has to be. If Bolivians knew a tenth of the murders that the cartel and Unidad have committed, there would be rioting in the streets. The rebels would have people flooding their ranks. Hell, the rest of the world might even care. The hideout is just ahead.
Good. Show us that intel on the people disappearing in San Mateo. We need to put a stop to it.
Buen día, compatriotas. La virlocha de su mujer me pegó. Pues sí, compa. Esa chola es una celebrar que nadie nos vencerá.
It's not hard to guess that los desaparecidos, the disappeared, have all been murdered. I've got notes on some truck the cartel uses to pick up the bodies. It's supposed to have a regular route like a fucking garbage service.
That's it? What about its route, its schedule?
Nothing specific. Oye, amigo, this was hard enough to get as it is. I just know that the truck's last stop is the place where the cartel gets rid of the bodies.
No tengo ni un boliviano, pues.
Hola.
What about my story? There are dozens of families, hundreds who need answers to what happened to their loved ones.
When we get answers, you'll be the one to spread the word. Adios. And gracias.
I'm going to wait here for Pacatari. You should find that truck.
Rosario Village has been turned into a cartel prison camp. Search the warden's office for intel on the prisoners who've been held there. It might give us a lead on the disappearances.
Looks like they're feeling broken. Engage them. Oh, here we go. They've seen us. Here comes some more of them.
That guy's history. Relax, we're still good.
Nice move, dumbass. You just hit a civilian.
That's gotta be the warden's office. If there are any prisoner records, they'll be in there. We need to get inside and see what we can find. Found an address for a rebel radio station SB took off the air.
Let's get that thing back online.
We got a PC over here. If there's a record of the prison's inmates, it's here. No time to be choosy. We'll download every document. Download started. Stay alert, people. Download complete. Let's exfil and get the data to Bowman. Hopefully there's something here we can use.
The cartel keeps its high-value prisoners at a camp up in the mountains called La Cárcel del Pueblo. Liberate the prisoners and find out what they know about the disappearances. God damn, that was close.
There's got to be some intel we can dig up around here.
Got the route of a cartel supply chopper here. Should make it easy to intercept and reroute it towards the rebels. Let's get to it.
Let's go. Let's go.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Spotted one with submachine guns.
They got some high-profile inmates in there.
Might be safest to approach from high ground. Watch your background once we start throwing lead. Freeing those prisoners is priority. Let's go.
Hold up. We got hostile activity. I heard a Sicario over here.
Tell me where.
By the camp entrance. We got company. Stay sharp.
The drone is up. Sniper, top of the tower. And baby makes 3. Sniper up in the tower.
Heads up, we got a turret. Hang tight, I'm heading your way.
Fuck took you so long? I got another. That's 5. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
I'm getting a position. Ready to fire.
Back it up, back it up.
I got eyes on a sniper.
I'm moving to position. Good to go.
¡Ahí están esos cabrones! ¡Chíngaselos a todos! ¡Alguien nos está tirando a matar!
Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
¿Dónde se metieron?
Shit.
The alarm. What's our play?
No hay nadie aquí. Esos cabrones estaban aquí y se largaron. Vamos a seguir buscando. ¡Órale!
Bet they're confused now.
¡Salgan, cabrones! Casi no les va a doler. En la cara, mi gente, que están aquí. ¡Salgan, culeros! Ahora van a ver lo que es este hijos de la chingada. Dejen de dar azúcar de dieta. ¡Órale, pasó! ¿Dónde están los salvos? ¡Chescos!
Fuck, engaging.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Oh, fuck, they're heading this way. Grenade!
Chances are, with this size operation, jail cells unlock automatically when the power goes out.
So we take out the Jenny.
We gotta find it first. Come on.
Chopper inbound.
Por aquí andan esos putos.
Fucking sniper's got us zeroed. Fuck, sniper.
¡Órale pa' su casa! ¿Dónde están a salvo?
Drone is up.
Fuck, they're coming right
Spotted
at
one
us.
with submachine guns.
¿Quieres darse un tiro, pues?
We got a sniper, get down!
Frag out. Get some. He's down. Those cell doors must be unlocked. Talk to one of these prisoners. See what we can find out about the disappearances. We have light panels over here.
Esto era lo que estaba buscando. Y ahora sí, a darles. ¡Vengan, hijos de puta!
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on. Hey, I need your help with something. We've been trying to figure out what happens to the people who disappear in San Mateo.
What happens to them is el pozolero.
Stew maker? But what does he do with the bodies? Where are they?
He takes the corpses and stuffs them into oil drums, then covers them with lejía. What's the English?
Lye. Caustic soda.
Sí. Sosa cáustica. Within a few days, the bodies in the oil drums, well, there are no bodies left to find.
So now we've got a name, we need more info on El Pozolero. A way to go after him. He's the only one who can lead us to any of the remains.
Nomad, I've gone through those files you snagged in Rosario. There's nothing on the missing people in there.
Is there anything on El Pozolero? We've got a description of the truck that makes his regular deliveries, but nothing on the truck's route or its schedule. It's like this truck just roams the countryside, and anybody put in the back just vanishes.
Well, it isn't supernatural. Here, the Rosario's files have info on the truck's route. I'm sending it to you now. Get your mitts on the driver and make him tell you his final destination. That's where all the remains will be.
Got it.
According to our intel, there's a cartel death truck that collects corpses across San Mateo and delivers them to someone called El Pozolero. Intercept the truck and force the driver to give up El Pozolero's location.
Hang on, I'll drive.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Eyes on the truck. We need this. Fucker alive.
He's already got a loading back full of goddamn bodies.
Ready? Open fire.
I copy. I'm opening fire.
Silencio. Marche.
I'm unarmed! I'm unarmed!
We're good. We all in one piece? You El Pozolero?
For serious? Fuck no, I'm not that Diablo. I just drive the truck, way. Nada más.
Tell me his name and where to find him.
His name's Raul something. Raul Morillo. You sure you want me to tell you where he is?
Motherfucker, tell me where El Pozolero is. I ran out of patience 2 days ago.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Pero we should never found out.
Bowman, this is Nomad. The driver gave us El Pozolero's real name, Raul Murillo. He also gave up Pozolero's location.
Outstanding. I'll run Murillo's name and send you whatever background I can find.
This one's weird, Bowman. These cartel goons are staying away from El Pozolero like he's got the plague.
That might be why there's such little chatter about him. Be careful. There's a lot of unknowns here. Just make sure he's alive. Otherwise, we'll never get confirmation on these missing people.
Just got a file transfer from Bowman. Looks like she was able to dig up some background on El Pozolero.
When I was a kid, we used to live over the train tracks. Every time a train went past, I would run into my mother's bed, and she'd assure me there was no such thing as monsters. She was such a liar. El Pozolero, also known as the Stew Maker. Sometimes the cartel needs a dead body to completely disappear without a trace. In such cases, they ship the cadavers off to San Mateo. The first thing El Pozolero does is place the bodies inside a barrel, which he fills with caustic soda, sodium hydroxide, then covers the drums, stirring occasionally. After 24 hours, there's nothing left but a thick sludge, a stew. He pours this into a pit. Any leftover teeth or bone fragments he smashes into dust. Last year, more than 300 people disappeared in San Mateo. Their families have no idea if their loved ones are alive or dead. They can't have proper burials, they can't have closure. The only one who knows what truly happened to these people is El Pozolero, the monster who melted them. We've got a location on El Postolero. Go and get this bastard and bring him to me. He's got a lot to answer for.
I'm taking the bike.
I'll catch up with you.
We got tangos, danger close.
Hey, an Unidad soldier. At the checkpoint.
Coming up on the cartel base now. Let's go find El Pozzolero.
Shit, we got company.
I got a narco over here.
Point him out.
There, by the truck.
Deploying drone. Got another tango. I got a third target.
We got a Sicario.
Got it, moving.
I don't see him.
Next to the checkpoint.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
I got a narco over here. The checkpoint, over there.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
I got eyes on a sniper.
Moving to position. Hey, we got a narco. The parking area, see? Hold up, they're gonna spot you. Got it, moving. Say the word. He's dead.
Eyes on the gun turret. I got a Sicario with a submachine gun. Over there, next to the container.
I got a Sicario over here, by the checkpoint.
I got eyes on El Pozzolero. Remember, we need him alive.
We're good, we're good.
The lieutenant's escaping.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Grenade! Watch out! Grenade! Grenade!
Engaging. Hit the dirt, helicopter. Helo's done.
Drone is airborne.
Get down, sniper!
Fucking hell.
Sniper's got us targeted. Grenade, get to cover.
Fucking sniper's got a 0.
Moving to position. Got it, moving. Ready, call the shot. Sniper, get the fuck down! Moving to position.
You guys smell that?
Death, man. Fucking death. Say the word. I don't have a shot. Sniper! Ready. Call the shot.
Marking a captain. Sniper out there.
Got it, moving. Say the word. He's down.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. That makes 5.
Los voy a quebrar. No los veo, pero sé que aquí están.
Getting in position.
Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm.
Me lleva la chingada. ¡Órale, putos! ¿Qué cuento hasta 3?
Frag out.
¡1, 2, 3! ¿Listos o no? Sé que están aquí.
Frag out. Get some.
¡Órale! ¡Salgan, hijos de la chingada! ¡1, 2, 3! ¿Listos o no? ¡Órale, putos! ¿Qué cuento hasta 3?
We done? Shit, kinda got all excited there.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here. Awesome. I can put this to use.
Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Going hot. Got one.
I'm calling for indirect fire.
Roger that, Kumpa. Shut out.
Got it. Moving. Say the word.
¿No quieren darse un tiro, pues?
I need a better position. Moving to position. Ready. Call the shot. Lost it. He's dead.
That's it, we're clear.
That pendejo's no threat to anybody.
Manos arriba. Let me see those hands.
Hola, señores. You're taller than the usual delivery people.
Easy. Camine.
Güey. Pero... ya nos chingaron.
Ma? I'm fine, yes? No, Ramon.
Coopere todo saldrá bien.
You are not fine. I am your mother. So don't lie to me. Ma, you know it has changed my life. Carajo. I do the best I can not to think about it. But those bastards, esos hijoputas, ma, I'm helping them destroy my country, kill my people. Cariño, you only work for them. You hear me, Ramon? So stop doing that to you, chiquito. You are a hero. You are a survivor. You are doing that to protect the people. Hero? Soy un traidor. I've betrayed my people. They are holding Bolivia hostage. And I helped them get to the people. I helped them recruit sicarios using 12-year-old kids as cannon fodder. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I can't look at myself in the mirror. I helped kill. No, Ramon. Listen, you are not a murderer. They are. You do this to protect your familia.
Puta. Valió verga.
¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas! ¡Me doy!
If we're staying overnight, I should probably have mi oso.
Your bear. Like a teddy bear?
Oh, it's not what you think. I'm not overly afraid of the dark, but Pepito will think I'm cheating on him. Nidia Flores once gave me a jirafa azul, and Pepito said the nastiest things to him. I had to spank him. Pepito, that is.
Is this guy for real or is he fucking with us?
I think he's fucking for real. Something kept his mind from growing up the whole way.
Do all Americans curse as much as you do? I'm supposed to wash away an American this week, but he hasn't arrived yet. Not that it would matter to me if he cursed much or not. I just do my job. I don't judge other people.
Wash away an American? You mean put this American in a barrel and cover him with lye?
Claro que sí. Some of the other men with guns, they call me el pozolero, the stew maker. But I don't make stew. I don't even eat stew.
You just dissolve bodies in barrels of lye. Great.
I bury them too. Sometimes. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not like I killed these people. Pepito would never let me do that.
Why wouldn't he?
Because it's not part of my job, of course. Are you sure we can go back for Pepito?
I'm sure. Don't worry. We'll let him know there weren't any giraffes or any other animals.
Gracias. No doubt he'll still pout about being left behind, but if you say it can be helped, then I suppose it can be helped.
¡Madre! Güey. Pero... Me doy. Soy un vergo. ¡Ya valió madre! ¡Aquí están las armas! ¡Madre! ¡Ya valió madres! ¡Aquí están las armas!
Inigo Morales, district court judge, disappeared on his way home from work. Octavio Rodriguez, student activist. Kidnapped by a gang of armed men outside a local bar, never seen again. Mirabel Castro, schoolteacher, last seen at an Unidad checkpoint in Santa Cruz.
I remember her. She had beautiful skin, like an angel.
There's 1,000 more like them in this stack, you son of a bitch, and that's just this year. Every one of them had a family. People out of their minds with grief because their loved ones are gone.
But they were dead. What else could I do?
Midas thinks he's got the mind of a child. Probably has no idea what you're talking about.
Well, he better have a fucking photographic memory. I want the names of every single person you put in one of those drums. I don't care how long it takes. Do you understand me?
Yes? Okay. Then you will take me back, ¿verdad? I must get back to work.
I can handle stupid and I can handle grim, but I sure don't like seeing them in one package.
He's not exactly stupid. He's emotionally underdeveloped. He didn't learn the proper way to react to the dead. Like his brain broke?
He's disassociating.
Exactly.
I, for one, am not gonna let my kids burn ants anymore.
La Plaga's response to the attacks proved he did not understand that the most basic function of a drug trafficking organization is to make money.
What does your father do?
He's a halcón.
A lookout?
Sí.
He hasn't been doing his job, has he?
I don't know.
Killing innocent people does not help you. Just the opposite. It alienates the people you need most. It sends them into the arms of your enemies. Who is really your brother? Tu carnal? The man you grew up with? Fought with? Bled with? Grew rich with? Or some guy whose mother got fucked by your father? La Plaga has gone too far. You know what you must do. I thought it was only fair to let El Mudo take care of his little brother. He would do it quickly, mercifully. Nothing like what I saw in the videos. I am not my brother's keeper. That's the Bible. That's God.
Run.
El Mudo chose to go against the word of God.
Influence. The fine art of persuasion. The winning of hearts and minds. The grabbing of the short hairs and holding on. Santa Blanca, smart fucks that they are, figured it out. It's not enough to control the events. You have to control the story. El Cardinal, a true believer in Santa Muerte. If you're trying to influence people, it's an advantage to have God on your side. In this case, the skinny lady, the White Sister, the saint of holy death, Santa Muerte herself. Because, let's be honest, there's some things even God won't do for you. El Cardinal, he's on the radio, TV, live appearances, concerts. If El Sueño controls the population through bribery and fear, El Cardinal holds them with something much more powerful. Their souls. How would you like to avoid eternal damnation? Well, luckily, all you have to do is support the Santa Blanca cartel, and you will. On the other end of the public-private scale is Ramon Feliz, the narco-blogger. Don't let the quiet demeanor fool you. He's the SB's social media maven. He's their digital game. A tragic case, Feliz. He used to be a serious journalist, trying to expose the cartel for the psychotic, sociopathic dirtbags that they are. But they turned him. Now, he cranks out SB propaganda like his life depended on it. For his blog, for Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. If you're not into El Cardinal, you're into Feliz. They get you both ways. These two are the yin and yang of the Santa Blanca influence machine. The sacred and the profane, The public and the private, the heart and the mind.
All priests like to hear themselves talk, don't they? But as the saying goes, talk is cheap. El Cardenal knew this was true. His people were barely surviving, and he wanted to do something. He had to help those in need. He didn't care where the support came from. But there were others who thought he was making deals with the devil. He was cast out. He lost his family, his friends. Lo perdió todo. When I found him, he was a broken man. I brought him into Santa Blanca to preach the truth of the new faith.
For we are wed to death from the moment we are born, and we must come to love her more than we love our lives. Sacred and blessed death, the goddess of darkness can free you from sickness and evil. Do you offer your heart and soul over to her?
He baptized me in the true faith. He is my counselor, my conscience. I do. The only person I truly trust with my soul.
The Santa Blanca cocaine production pipeline, led by El Yayo. It all starts in the fields with the harvesting of the Erythroxylum novogranitens, aka the coca plant. Of the 200 known species of Erythroxylum, only 2 contain usable levels of cocaine, so you have to know what you're planting. El Yayo knows what he's planting. First, his people strip the leaves off the plant. Then the leaves are dried, finally chopped, and sent to the lab. That's where this chick comes in. La Gringa here is an American chemist with Mensa-level IQ and sub-zero morality numbers. They take the chopped leaves, dust them with lime. That's right, lime. Then pour diesel fuel all over them. Stir for 3 days. You can use a washing machine or a cement mixer, but Santa Blanca does it by hand. Then, they mix all this shit with sulfuric acid, a dash of caustic soda, and bam, cocaine paste. You dry it, chuck in more acid, and pretty soon you got powder. But now you have to purify it because no one wants to snort yellow powder. It's gross. So, a little more acid, some potassium permanganate, pyrolusite. Hungry yet? Filter it with ammonia and beautiful, pure white cocaine. But everyone knows how to do this, right? What makes Santa Blanca so special? What makes SB a brand? Because they figured it out. How to mass produce a custom product. Plant genetics, logistics, mechanization, state-of-the-art labs, reduction of redundancies, quality control, purity of chemicals, and, of course, the secret sauce. They're geniuses. They've taken coke production into the 22nd century. What Henry Ford did for the factory, they've done for the lab. They're innovators, they're pioneers, they're SB.
El Yayo was born amidst the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years, a medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the Dignity Plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
All right, let's do this. The Santa Blanca Cocaine Superhighway. Every year, more than 350 tons of coke leaves Bolivia, reaching about 20 million users worldwide. That means they're pulling in an average of $2 billion a week. How do they do it? 3 little words. Air, land, sea. All coordinated by the head of smuggling, Nidia Flores, La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen, and her right-hand man, the ravishing, the bewitching, the delectable El Boquita. Ouch. Somebody get that guy a Band-Aid. The problem is, you see these guys on the news, you see decapitations, you see monsters, but you don't see the whole picture. These people are fucking geniuses. Case in point, you see tits, Nidia Flores sees opportunity. You see scrap metal, Nidia Flores sees submarines. You see holy water, Nidia Flores sees liquid cocaine. Because Nidia Flores is a fucking genius. You really want to shut down the cocaine superhighway? Hit the drugs, hit the money, then hit the beauty queen.
Her Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nidia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nidia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels. I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
Like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. I am not a liar. I have killed thousands. I have fed more drug fiends than the top 3 pharmaceutical companies combined. I have stolen children from parents, wives from husbands, wiped out entire generations. But lying, that I have never done. The rest are offenses against humanity. Lying is an offense against yourself. I am the head of the Santa Blanca organization, which you call a cartel. I had a dream. I dreamed of a land where we could grow our own coca, produce our own cocaine, where we could run our business free from interference from the police, the government, the army, the Yankees. In my dream, a woman's voice asked me,
Sueño, mijo, what if you had your own country?
like Moses, I led my people to the promised land, Bolivia. We came here. We bought the coca fields. What we couldn't buy, we took. We bought the police, the military, the judges, the politicians. We were on the verge of becoming the government itself, on the razor's edge from fulfilling my dream. Of creating a narco-state. The nation of Santa Blanca.
Last week, a crude explosive detonated outside the U.S. Embassy in La Paz, Bolivia. 2 Marine Embassy guards were injured in the blast. 2 days later, a CIA asset in central Bolivia provided us with these images. Our analysts have identified the individual in the photo as DEA Special Agent Ricardo Ricky Sandoval, my friend. Sandoval had spent the last 6 years investigating the local cocaine industry. Our understanding is that Sandoval was the intended target of the bombing. What the embassy bomb did not accomplish was completed up close and personal. Sandoval was captured, tortured, and killed. Then his body was dumped. We have yet to recover it. Our target, the group responsible for the embassy bombing and the death of Special Agent Sandoval, is the drug trafficking organization commonly known as the Santa Blanca Cartel. Yesterday, they were just narcos. Today, they're narco-terrorists. Initially, the Bolivian government resisted the Mexican cartel. They formed UNIDAD, a Bolivian special forces unit. It didn't go as planned. Thousands of bodies later, politicians, police officers, and journalists have become an endangered species. The Bolivian government has imploded on itself. With no other options, the new president made a deal with Santa Blanca. You stop killing our people, we'll look the other way. Since then, Santa Blanca has turned Bolivia into the nexus of the South American drug trade. With their friends in Mexico, they also have a clear pipeline to the US and Canada. The only way to stop Santa Blanca for good is to completely dismantle them, piece by piece. The cartel is organized into 4 operations: production, smuggling, security, and influence. At the top of it all is El Jefe de los Jefes, boss of bosses, El Sueño. Katrine Svensson, La Gringa. How does a PhD from MIT end up as the chief chemist of the Santa Blanca cartel? Like all cynics, she started out as an idealist. La Gringa came to Bolivia to help the people. The poor, the downtrodden, the sick. She loved them, and they loved her. Working for an NGO called Hands Over Bolivia, she did research to develop a new vaccine for yellow fever. It was meant to be produced easier and cheaper, making it more readily available to more people in a shorter time. Then, disaster struck. She lost all her funding and was vilified by the scientific community. Of course, La Gringa hadn't been involved in the scandal, but it didn't matter. She lost everything. After that, well, you know what? Thanks to the NSA's prison program, we can hear it in her own words.
How much did you earn, Sonrisa?
40,000 a year?
I spend more on my dogs. I will pay you 100 times what you are making.
To do what?
Quality control. Working from Okoro, you can develop the best, most potent, most pure cocaine in the world.
I came here to help people survive.
La Gringa, my darling. How do you think the people survive?
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Baquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Baquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Baquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time, he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Baquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Baquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Baquita has 2. Ignacio Perez Cervantes, also known as La Plaga, the Plague. Head of security for Santa Blanca, and the little brother of El Muro. El Muro had him trained well. Paid off guys in Russia's Bodark Special Forces group to teach him combat tactics. Sent him to learn killing techniques from death squads in El Salvador and Honduras. Apparently, he was a good student. His favorite subject? Cutting off a person's face, then showing it to them. Back in the day, it used to be that the criminals hid, and the good guys tried to find them. But La Plaga, he does everything he possibly can to be seen. The guy is a social media machine. He pays narco corrido bands to write songs about him. He has his own personal camera crew. This fuck even has his own YouTube channel. La Plaga is a walking recruitment message. Young people see what he has and want it. The guys want to join him. The girls want to get wifed up. It'd almost be funny to see a guy who spends 3 hours a day sending dick pics. Except half of what he posts aren't messages to his followers, but messages to his enemies. There's only one way to stop the plague from spreading. You cut it off from society, then watch it die out. Since his rise to power, El Sueño has been responsible for more than 7,000 murders, 12,000 kidnappings, and 17,000 disappearances. So then how the fuck is he one of the most loved people on the goddamn internet? I mean, this piece of shit has more likes than the World Cancer Society. How does that even happen? Well, one reason would be Ramon Feliz, Santa Blanca narco blogger. Feliz wasn't always like this. He used to be a real journalist. Working the crime beat for a Mexican newspaper, he wrote about the cartels. Until the cartels started targeting journalists. Forced to choose between reporting the news and their employees, the newspapers made a hard decision. They stopped reporting on the cartels. So Ramon Feliz went underground. With anonymity on his side, he started a blog, and he went after Santa Blanca. Hard. Maybe too hard. Sueño hired hackers from a number of top universities and had them track down Feliz. Things only went downhill from there. Nowadays, Ramon Feliz no longer writes about Santa Blanca. Ramon Feliz writes for Santa Blanca.
Big news. Sueño told El Muro to take out La Plaga, but instead of killing his kid brother, El Muro's trying to sneak him out of the country.
So Sueño's right-hand man is turning against him.
Even better. We know where La Plaga is. Let's wrap this up. I'm tired of execution videos.
This will be our pleasure.
La Plaga's getting ready to flee the country with his big brother. We can't let that happen. Take out La Plaga before he gets away.
Let's go.
Better not roll this thing.
Nomad, put a pin in whatever you're working on. I've got a mission coming through that takes top priority.
What do you need?
I'm tasking you with support for Operation Watchman.
Support?
I know this guy. Don't give him any shit, or he's liable to feed you your own liver. Patching him through now.
Hold on.
I'm tasking you with as support for Operation Watchman.
Wait. Shitballs.
I'm tasking you with support for Operation Watchman.
Support?
I know this guy. Don't give him any shit, or he's liable to feed you your own liver. Patching him through now.
Nomads, this is Matchwood. How do you read?
Matchwood? I read you 5 by 5.
I'm in country without my usual team. A girl says you're pipe hitters who know the neighborhood.
You tell us what you need, we'll make it happen.
I'm gonna want somebody to watch my back. I'll drop you a line when I'm in position.
Roger that.
Look, this is not the time to be playing cowboy. Tread lightly. Don't drop any bodies unless I give you the word. You copy?
Understood. This is a stealth op.
Matchwood out.
Looks like we're riding shotgun with Sam Fisher. Buddy of mine, he went to Paladin 9 Security. Worked with Fisher on a K&R in South America. Said he was a real hard ass. And reliable as hell. But not a guy you invited for dinner with the family. I guess he's had it rougher than most. Lost both his parents when he was a kid. And apparently, somebody faked his daughter's death. He's been shot, stabbed, tortured. That bastard's still ticking. Like Rasputin or something. And that takes something powerful. To keep at it after all that shit happens to you. And Fisher has spent decades walking side by side with death. That's tough. Sometimes. Yeah, I think about the bad things we do for the good of our country. We travel overseas, take some lives, ruin others. I'd do it all again. In a heartbeat. But I still don't know if I'd go as far as Sam Fisher does.
Roger that. Moving. Hang back. They see you. Say the word, boss. Kill confirmed. I think they found their pal.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Here's his house. The Plaga's making a run for it. We kill him now so we don't have to kill him later. Move quickly, but don't rush.
I got a Sicario with a minigun. There, inside the hacienda.
The drone is up. Enemy marked. Marking a tango. He's close to that local. That car's got an alarm. He makes 5.
We got a couple of narcos inside the hacienda. Hey, we got a narco inside the hacienda.
I'm moving to position. Ready to fire.
That tango's down. Okay, we're still all right. I got a Sicario over here. Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any civilians.
¡Escondan, maricas!
Check that shit! Civilian down!
Fuck is that? Weed smoke?
Smells more like crack rock. Say what you will about La Plaga. Dude knows how to throw a going away party.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Vale!
We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
Guys on
we
the
got
block.
hostiles in
Let's
the
take 'em
area.
down. Found a tunnel. I'm hearing engine noise. The lieutenant's trying to escape.
Ready to engage.
We're not letting this fucker escape, hear me? Tunnel's running out. The Plaga's got nowhere left to run. We start taking fire, you put him down first chance you get. Hold your position.
They're coming right at us. What's the word, boss?
Fuck, engage.
Plaga down. Repeat, the plague is dead.
It's only a matter of time before El Moro finds out his little brother's gone.
Hopefully we can deliver the news in person.
Moving.
Frag out. Frag out. Get some.
Unidad coming in.
¿Yo? ¿Y algo, güey? Chingado, ¿por qué va a hacer nada de eso? ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿No han enterado, pues? No fue nada.
Drone is airborne.
Hang back, that tango might spot you.
I'll drive.
All right, we're all clear.
To the market, Jeeves.
Eyes on the cartel antenna. Let's turn it off and cut their comms. Bowman, we're in Flor de Oro.
The trees there may be pretty, but that province is the heart of Unidad corruption. We want to break up the love affair between Unidad and the cartel. That means taking down General Barrow.
The commander of Unidad. How hard is he to get to?
We've got no leads on the general's location, but we've got word of a data center at Unidad's mob Jaguar. Our source tells us it's chock full of info on personnel. It may even tell tales about some of Unidad's less than savory operations.
Sounds like a good place to find leads on General Barrow.
I'm sending you the location of Mob Jaguar now. They probably got the data center underground to keep it cool. And our source couldn't get us any password access, so you'll have to hack in.
Major General Barro is a patriot. He runs UNIDAD, the Bolivian military police force from main operating base Jaguar in Flor de Oro. When Santa Blanca first arrived in Bolivia, they went to war with UNIDAD. Innocent civilians got caught in the crossfire. The death toll was tremendous. Barro had seen a lot of death in his life and was desperate to bring peace back to his country. So he brokered a backroom deal between El Sueño and the Bolivian government. UNIDAD agreed to look the other way and let Santa Blanca run their business. In exchange, the cartel promised to keep their killings to a minimum. Obviously, the results have been a mixed bag. The relationship between Santa Blanca and UNIDAD is tense. Now that Bolivia has become a full-fledged narco state, I believe that he is starting to regret his decision. Major General Barro is either one of our most dangerous enemies or our greatest ally. There's only one way to find out which.
Hola, ¿qué tal? You hear anything about the cartel or the sicarios around here? Gracias.
UNIDAD's darkest secrets are hidden on a server at Mob Jaguar. Infiltrate the base, hack the server, and get me those files. I'm gonna turn these assholes inside out.
Let's go. coming up on Unidad's main operating base.
I'm seeing rail lines coming in and out, watchtowers, warehouses. Is that a heliport?
If Bowman's intel is up to snuff, the data center's somewhere underground. Let's go find the basement. Deploying drone.
Yo, grunt with a submachine gun, by the camp entrance.
Got a tango.
Roger. Let me get in position. Say the word, boss.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Big roll clear. We got Unidad approaching.
We got company. Stay sharp. Got some hostile activity.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Ready to engage. Tango down.
Got another tango. The Jenny's over here. Tango number 3. I got another. That's 5.
Getting a position. Good to go.
reportó allí. ¿Qué ocurrió?
Got him. He's down.
They got an air defense system?
There's a weapons case over here. I've been wanting one of these.
Eyes up, we got hostiles in the area.
I'll
Move
drive.
out. I'm on your 6.
Data center may be down here. Let's see where this tunnel leads us.
Let's roll.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Spotting another tango.
Looks like they're feeling froggy. That was close.
Terminal with access to the main system. I'm in. Pull security while I upload all these files to Bowman. There's a shit ton of data here. Data transferring. Maintain the perimeter.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Ya sé que está aquí.
I'm opening fire.
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo. Y no sabemos cuántos son. Ya vienen en camino tropas de apoyo.
We're good. Bowman's got everything worth getting. Let's go.
Ninguna novedad hasta ahora. Mantengan la búsqueda. El enemigo
Clear on my side.
Regresen a su patrullaje normal.
Let's go.
Go on without me.
We pulled some interesting intel from that data hack.
What have we got?
General Barrow's former aide is in jail. Turns out he knew a little too much about Unidad's dirty laundry, so Barrow locked him up. You set him free. He might feel like sharing some secrets he has on his old boss.
That dog will hunt.
We also found information that assets we have placed within Unidad may be exposed. Somehow, some Santa Blanca mook found out who they are, and he's planning to name them to a Unidad captain named Iglesia. You have to silence this cartel informer.
We got a location on the target?
Negative, but we have a location on the Unidad captain. Find him, tail him to his meet with the Santa Blanca informer, then take out the informer.
Roger that. Let us know if you pull anything else from that data hack. The drone is up. I can't see squat. Our drone's being jammed.
I got a grunt with a submachine gun. The fuel tank, see? Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Opening fire on these fuckers.
Disparos en el área, disparos en el área. Inmediatamente todas las unidades en una orden.
Helicopter, get down. Shit, we got a sniper. Sniper! Sniper! Take cover! Grenade!
Hit the dirt, helicopter. Good hit on the helo.
No hay actividad en la última posición enemiga conocida. Comenzando la búsqueda.
Indica que no hay signos.
Hemos perdido contacto con las tropas
unidades
enemigas.
pueden retirarse.
Todas las unidades mantengan su información de búsqueda.
We're clear on this side.
Contacto con el enemigo. Salgan del servicio.